Hey, good evening, and welcome to week one, part two. Week one is a little different from all the other weeks in that you have a few extra days to complete because of the course date and when it starts. So, just a few thoughts as we continue in week one or module one. And number one, if you have not already, it is imperative you go ahead and complete the enrollment verification quiz before June the 6th. This week, just a reminder, you have a discussion forum that is due, and you have your class assignment one that is due. The articles that you need, the textbook readings, are all here for you. And I just kind of wanted to go back and, because this week we're really focusing on, what's religion got to do with it, if you will. And I think that it's important, and Prothero in his book kind of talks about this, is that um, religion is an extremely important part of any society. You can look at many world events, World War II. What was a direct consequence or a problem with World War II? It was religion. When you look at the Jews and the treatment of the treatment of the Jews by the Germans, excuse me. You can look at 9/11 and that there was a group of radical Muslims who believed that the best thing was for them to annihilate the West, if you will, because of religious views. I believe Prothero states that research shows that 9 out of 10 people in America believe in God, and that religion, especially in Asia, when we start looking at Hinduism, Buddhism, Confucianism, all of these Asian religions, it's extremely important and it's valuable. And not only does it have a personal role in our lives, but also in culture. And Prothero also says that a lack of understanding about religion could produce more violence, more disagreements, more problems, because we don't understand other people's views. You might be a Christian who's in church every Sunday and you read the Bible every day and you have a wonderful relationship with God, and that is awesome and that is amazing, but you must also respect and recognize why there are Muslims and Jews and Buddhists and Hindus. These are the people that go to work with us, that go to school with us, that we eat in the same restaurant, that we do all of these things. We need to understand where they're coming from so that we can understand where we're coming from, so we can have this relationship, because the fact of the matter is that we must coexist. And there are over 7 billion, probably 8 billion people in the world today. Not everybody's going to be a Christian. Not everybody's going to be a Jew. And so as we think about those things, we have to ask ourselves, well, why is that? And what can I do to truly fulfill Scripture, whether it's the Bhagavad Gita or it is the Quran or the Bible? How do I treat Scripture in which it says, love thy neighbor as thyself? How do I love a Hindu? How do I love a Muslim? How do I love a Christian? How do I love someone who claims they do not love God? How do we do those things? How do we resolve that? How do we build that relationship together? So that is one of the reasons why we're studying world religions. Not that we become converted to a religion, but that we understand other religions. So I hope that this class will help. As I mentioned, I think last week, I'm using a new textbook this year, and I love it. I really love the textbook. It's challenging. It's eye-opening, and it really causes you to kind of examine a variety of things. So dig into it and enjoy it. Take time with your answers. Remember, the minimum is the minimum. Okay, if a forum says, the minimum is 250, it's going to be wise of you to not do 250 words. Okay. I hope you have a great week. If you have questions, reach out to me. If there's anything I can do, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions and to help. Go out and do something great for someone. Take care.